Hi guys, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. This is Jen Steen's very first live stream. I'm playing Natural Disaster Survival and I'm gonna try and answer some Frenemies questions at the same time. It's gonna be a little tough because I'm gonna try to multitask and I'm probably gonna fail so terribly at this game. If any of you guys want to join us, Jen Steen's Roblox is open for joining, and if you just join her, you can find us in the game. But let's just try to attempt to multitask. And yeah, I just died. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. So I'm so excited to talk to you guys. I'm like reading all these comments and like trying to play at the same time. So I first wanted to talk to you guys about Frenemies. So I know that a lot of you were waiting for an episode this weekend, and I'm really sorry that episode 5 couldn't be up this week, but I wanted to say that firstly, there was a problem with Amber's hair because Royale High deleted it from the catalog, and secondly, Chrissy and I spent this week really thinking about how the rest of the series was going to be. So we spent the rest of this week sort of thinking about all the next episodes so we would have an overall direction for the series. And I'm so excited for you guys to see how it's all gonna turn out. Like, we got it all planned and everything. I'm so excited. I literally can't wait for you guys to watch it. But I feel like because of this planning, we're gonna have a much better direction of where the future of the series is gonna be. And those are the main things. I kind of spent some time to reflect on the series, and then I kind of just wanted to deal with the issues with the hair. So Amber's new hair we won't be able to get it back for Royale High, but we thought of another way to kind of solve the issue, and you'll see why in the next episode. But those are just some things I wanted to clear up. Those are the main things, but I think now we should just get ahead to the Q&A. So Chrissy is going to be controlling all the questions. Oh wait, so what is going on in this game? I have no idea. Okay, so the very first question is from Tiny Studios. And it says, what was your inspiration to start the series? I just want to say thank you to Sophie for super chatting. And okay, my inspiration to start the series. Okay, yeah, I'm obviously failing at this game so badly. Okay, so I would say that a lot of the inspiration from the series comes from my own life. It might sound kind of weird, but there are so many scenes that have actually happened to me. For example, you know, when Amber on the first day of school, when she drops her food on the ground and then she's like, ew, like, it's disgusting, I dropped it on the ground. That actually happened to me on the very first day of middle school. I remember I had a pan pizza. I didn't know where the line started or ended, and I basically dropped it like flat on the floor. It's so disgusting, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed to go back. And so just little bits of my life here and there that is basically the inspiration. And also I noticed that there wasn't really a Royale High series, and I really want to try something new from music videos. So that was the main thing that we want to try out. And Chrissy and I honestly just wanted to try it for fun. And I'm really glad that you guys like it. Honestly, it's so much fun. Even though it's a lot of work, I definitely love making these episodes so much. And honestly, the premieres are so much fun. And I just want to thank you guys all for watching it. Okay, so wow, good job. Jen Steen survived. I have no idea what happened in that round. Okay, so the next question is from Kitty Jen 2010. And the question is, who is your favorite character in Frenemies? Okay, so thank you, Cloudy Skies, for super chatting. Oh my gosh. So I would say it's so hard to answer this question because I feel like we thought about all of these characters one by one, and we gave them all super different personalities. So I like all the different aspects of them. I feel like every character has its flaws and they have their good sides. So I think every character has a little piece of me in them. For example, Amber I definitely think like sometimes the more awkward side, that is for me, and then the Shayna's like the gaming side, Claire the fangirl side. Basically those things together. I think I can't pick a favorite character because they're all so different. But yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Okay, so acid rain, we should try to go inside. Let's go under this bridge. So next, Dash of Coco asks, why is your channel named Jenstein? So many of you may know that my name is Jenny and my twin sister's full name is Christine. So it's sort of like a mashup of both of our names. It's like take the Jen part and Christine. So I know some people call it like Justine, Justin. The actual pronunciation is Jenstein because it's our names together. It's fine if you call it Justine, but yeah, Jenstein is the combination of both of our names. Thank you so much, Cloudy Skies, for super chatting. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I survived that. Like, look at how low my health is. I'm just gonna reset because I'm definitely gonna die. Okay, so the next question is, how did you come up with the character design, and is Jason based off Jason? So I think what this question is asking is, how did you come up with Jason, like the character for Jason? So planning for Frenemies, Chrissy and I wanted really different characters for the two guys in the love triangle. So Lucas is the jock, the jock of the school, and he's really more outgoing and he's not closed off at all. Meanwhile, I feel like Jason is almost the exact opposite of that. He's not really outgoing, he's really reserved, keeps up to himself, and he's so emo and stuff like that. But I feel like I love both of those sides, and I really wanted to have Jason to be like almost opposites of Lucas, yet still really likable at the same time. Okay, and the next question is from Meme Queen 03, and she says, what was the hardest episode to film so far? So this is kind of a hard question because every episode I say has its own challenges. I would say I feel like every episode gets harder and harder to film, only because we always think about more ways to edit it. So a lot of times, even though we have Royale High, like we film in Royale High, there's a lot of editing on top of that. So it's definitely like they're all pretty hard, but I'd say the first episode is pretty hard to film only because it was our first time doing everything, and also it required a lot of green screening. So it was just a lot of editing for the first episode, so I'd say the first one since it was so new. Okay, so Ruby Girl next asks, do you do a voice in the show? Yes, I'm actually Amber in the show, and we also sometimes voice the other characters. So one of us actually voices Mr. Jimbo, and sometimes if there isn't an actor that can fill the role, we'll just do it. Okay, and then next question is from Avalon's Lily, and she asks, what inspired you to do YouTube? By the way, I love you. Thank you so much, Avalon's. I love you too. Thank you so much for watching our videos. I'd say the biggest reason why we were inspired to do YouTube is because I literally grew up watching YouTube myself. Oh, thank you so much, Cloudy Skies. Oh my gosh, you make me smile. You make me smile, girl. Thank you so much. Okay, and continuing off, I'd say I grew up watching so many YouTubers, and I always also loved making videos, so I loved video editing. So many of you may not know this, but Jensen Gaming was the original channel. So we started off playing random games on Roblox, and then when we started making music videos, we realized we loved telling stories. So basically, the inspiration was from other YouTubers, and with my love for video editing, I want to combine those. And now Jensen is here. Next question is from Helena, and she asks, "Why is the boy half snowman and has a human head? By the way, love you." Okay, so I'm guessing you're talking about Pablito, and it's a really funny question. I think it was mainly because when we were trying to come up with how the characters were to look, we wanted Pablito to be a really cute, innocent-looking character, and so that fit perfectly. And thank you so much, Sky, for tipping. And Sky asked the question, how long does it take for you to make the episodes? So actually, the episodes take almost, if we were to post it in a week, it takes almost every waking second almost of our lives. Like when we wake up in the morning, we work all the way, we like eat lunch, and then we work again, and we eat dinner, we work again. So it takes almost all of our days, like almost no break when we are just really focused on the script writing. Then we have to send it out to the voice actors, then we have to film and then edit it. So all that, it's sometimes really sometimes it's a really big time crunch, and so that's why sometimes instead of Fridays I release on Saturdays, because I want it to be the best that it can possibly be. But yeah, I'd say about a week. So thank you so much, Skies, for that question. Okay, I'm failing so much at this gameplay. There's a tornado right there, but we're all just here. Okay. Next question. What was the funniest part to shoot? So I think, as you guys have seen from the bloopers, there are just so many random things that happen while we film. And I think the funniest parts are when we're filming with the YouTube members and everything is just so uncontrollable. You know, Royal Hire Roblox will just have them do weird animations or stuff like that. I think like the supermodel scene in episode 4 was definitely crazy. You know, I have no idea how I'm surviving all of these. I guess I'll just stay at spawn. And next, let's see. So Simply Parrot asked, do you laugh in between takes? Definitely. It's so hard to stay serious. Bardi Chabra says, how did Pablito get into Skyview High? Well, you know, Skyview, super smart, super rich, so I guess one of those. Okay, let's see what's going on. So we're at a gas station. Okay, what is... So someone asked, Sophia Channel asked, who is your editor? Chrissy and I edit all the videos by ourselves. We edit it together though, like we kind of split it up. We split up the scenes and then we put it together. Blizzard? This is terrible, we're just standing out in the open. Okay, seek warmth and find shelter. I used to play this game like all the time, so I'm so happy to be playing it again. Okay, so Sophie Rules asks, number 1, what was the hardest part about the series? Recording, acting, script writing, getting a group, or what? And number 2, why Frenemies? So firstly, I'd say the hardest part of the series is either the filming or editing part, because filming, sometimes it takes so long to just get like a 2-second clip, and editing, it takes so much time and effort, I'd say, because all the effects and everything, sometimes they don't turn out the way you want them to be. So definitely filming or editing. And number 2, why Frenemies? So I'm guessing like why Frenemies the name, or why Frenemies the series. I already answered. I want to make a series because I wanted something to be a little different from a music video. and I really liked high school dramas in general. So I want to make my own. So that's Frenemies. And Frenemies, the name, we just thought there were a lot of clashes between, you know, the Skyview queens and kings and also Amber's friend group. So they're friends and enemies, hence the matched name Frenemies. But that's a really good question. Again, I survived that, guys. I have no idea how I'm doing this. Okay, so Ayesha says, is Frenemies gonna have a good ending? Now, obviously I can't tell you guys the ending, even though I'm so excited for you to watch it, but I think you guys will be pretty happy at the end. I hope you guys like it. So basically for the next few weeks, I'm gonna try my best to post every Saturday as it was. Okay, Emily Alcarter says, what is the hardest edit you had ever to make? So I'd say it was the theme song for Frenemies, especially the part, you know, when first of all, like moving the characters and making them blink, that was pretty hard to edit. And then also the part where Amanda's hair from coffee, it turns into her hair. I think that's also one of the hardest edits. But I'd say that was one of the hardest parts to edit. Alright, next, Ava, thank you so much for tipping. She asked, do you play any other games besides Royale High? I definitely mainly play Royale High. I'd say the main other game is, well, I like playing, like hopping around and playing obbies, roleplay games here and there. When I first started playing Roblox, I really liked playing like Death Run. I really liked Roblox High School. I also really like playing Mad Murder, even though that game is not like no one really plays that anymore. But Royale High is definitely like my most played game. Next, Aria Jones asks, which character in the show do you think resembles you? So I actually think Claire, because she's such a cute fangirl who takes things too seriously. Honestly, that's sort of me sometimes. I'm always like, I feel like I care too much about things sometimes and overthink. So Claire, you know, she cares so much about getting good grades and stuff that sometimes she doesn't want to have fun. And that's kind of sad, but I think sometimes Claire's personality reminds me of myself. It's Alyssa, thank you so much for super chatting. And I'm not really sure when I'm gonna do a face reveal. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. But I'll definitely let you guys know when. It just depends on when I think I'm ready to, I guess. Thank you so much, Glossy, for super chatting. She asked, how long have you been playing Royale High? So I actually have my very first video up of me playing Royale High. It was back in last fall or something. So thank you, Glossy. And I'd say I've been playing it for a little less than a year. I feel like I'm still a Royale High noob. Not that many people know this, but Since I only film in Royal High, I don't have a really high level. I think I'm only like level 3, but that's because I film so much that I never have time to farm diamonds. And then Sky next asks, how long does it take to make an episode? How many people help you? So I answered this kind of before, but it takes about an entire week of only focusing on frenemies. So it's like eat, sleep, frenemies, repeat for a whole entire week. And even then, sometimes the time is really crunched. And how many people help you? So for the filming part, a lot of my friends and also the Super Gen stars help me film. And then for editing though, it's just Chrissy and I. So sometimes it's a lot of crunch time. Sometimes it's like Friday night and we're like, oh my gosh, can we get it up? So sometimes it's stressful, but I definitely love making them. It's a lot of fun. So thank you, Sky, for that question. The next question is from Kanaboshi Sama, and she says, what are your thoughts on Brittany? So I think Brittany's actually a really interesting character because she's just so funny. I love the voice actress. Her name is Blossom VA. She's so talented. I'm not sure if many of you guys know this, but there's one girl who does the voice for Brittany, Melissa, and Shayna, but she's that talented. She can really like change up her voice so much, and I love the Brittany voice. Like when she tried out, I heard it and I was like, this is definitely Brittany's voice. It's just so funny. I think Brittany's like the funniest character in this show. And the next Kitty OMG asks, what was your reaction to 200k subscribers? Chrissy and I were like jumping up and down. We were like so, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Thank you guys so much. It's insane. When I started YouTube, I never would have even imagined 200k subscribers. And it means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. Okay, and then the next question is from Chiloy's Alcala, and she says, will you do more roleplay series in the future? By the way, I love the series so far. Keep being amazing. Thank you so much. I definitely want to keep doing roleplay series, but I have to think about what other ideas I have because I love high school drama so much, so I have to find a way to make it different next time, you know? So if you guys have any suggestions, maybe something with magic, maybe something with college instead of high school. And then Tendani says, do you do frenemies for a hobby or a full-time job? By the way, love your videos. Thank you so much, Tendani. Frenemies and just in general, making Gen Scene videos is just a hobby. We're also like full-time students as well. So Gen Scene is honestly just our passion project. We love doing it so much. I wish I could do it full-time, but sometimes I gotta balance things. And next, Cloudy Skies super chatted, and she asked who voices Amanda. So thank you so much, Cloudy Skies. The girl who voices Amanda is a voice actress. Her name is Shreya, and she actually voices Amanda and Claire. So also super cool and talented. She can vary her voice a lot. Basically, you know, Claire, I tell her to do a high-pitched voice, but Amanda a lower one. I love Amanda's voice so much. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. Next, Anna Bear asks, do you have any tips on making an original story? And I'd say that the best thing to do is to make a story that you would want to watch. And so this is going to come from your own experiences and the books you read and the movies you watch. But basically, think about all of your favorite shows, think about all your favorite movies, and think about why you love them so much. Is it because there's a love triangle? Is it because the main character is likable? I think all you have to do is think about a story, and then once you really start planning it, it all just sort of gushes out of you. You don't have to think too much. Like, just go with it. Next, it's the A Plays asks, when did you start YouTube? Also, I love your vids. Thank you so much. I started YouTube in, I think, 2016. It's been a really long time. Yeah, definitely a few years ago. So it's definitely been a long time. I've been on YouTube for a long time, but I kind of did take a break in the middle, and then I made music videos again. So I only started making Royal High music videos recently, but I've been on YouTube for a pretty long time. Okay, so there's a flood. Okay, Oh no, okay, it's too late. Oh my gosh. Please, please. Oh no. No. Can we make it to the tower? Oh my gosh, maybe it's gonna work. Maybe it's gonna work. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. We made it to the top, guys. Okay, there we go. Now that we're safe, it's time to answer more questions. Tarim Khaled asks, is Amanda jealous of Amber? And yes, the answer is yes. Because Amber has a lot of things like Sophia Cassidy and Lucas in her life that Amanda doesn't. So even though a lot of people are jealous of Amanda because she's a Skyview queen and everything, ultimately Amanda is also insecure and is also jealous of other people. Ella says, Real High is getting reworked. Have you seen the pictures on Twitter? Yes, I have actually. I'm so excited for the new school. And actually, while looking at the pictures, I was so frustrated because there were so many things in the new Real High, like a locker room and a gym, that I wanted to have in the series. Like, for example, in the dodgeball scene, that was all editing. That wasn't actually in Royal High. So when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this would have been so much easier to film with. And I'm thinking that if we were to make another series, we'll have it all in the new Royal High School. But for Frenemies, Skyview High is just going to be this current Royal High School. Sunset Blossom next asks, do you use your own voice on any character? And if which character, by the way, love you. Thank you so much, Sunset Blossom. I definitely voice Amber and sometimes other ones. Like the like some background characters basically. Thank you, Yashika, for becoming a member. Welcome to Super Gen Stars. So the next question is from Kelsey, and it asks, do you draw? And thank you so much, Koala Crown, for super chatting. Thank you so much. I'll keep working hard. Koala Crown says, I love your series. Keep up the good work. Okay, so that's not a question, but thank you so much, Koala Crown. Lily's Ice Cream asks, when is the deadline for the TikTok contest you made? Since I want to enter, but I don't know if I can still enter. You can still enter. I am picking winners on August 1st. And someone else asked, when is the release of episode 5? And it's going to be next week. Next, Cody asks, Cutie, I think? Okay, after Frenemies is over, would you make another series with Amber or maybe a spin-off series of some of the other characters? I think that's definitely a really good idea. Maybe a continuation of their lives or, yeah, like a spin-off series. And Lovey Joy asks, when does part 5 come out? I just answered this, but it is next week. And I'm definitely going to try my best to upload weekly after that. So next, It's Sophia Girl asks, how did you find out about Real High? So many of you may know that I kind of took a break from Roblox for a year or two. And then when I came back to Roblox, I felt like Real High was everywhere. And at first I wasn't used to it, but, you know, with the heels and the corsets and stuff. I thought it made Roblox look so weird, but I was like, I'm gonna check out what this new game is. And then I ended up loving it. And then Jayla asked a question about Frenemies. She asks, wait, why is it a bad thing for people to know Amber's secret that Sophia Cassidy, her mom, has a daughter? And when the school gets reworked, would it affect the series since it would be different? So it's bad for Sophia Cassidy because she lies about her age and she says she's younger than she is. So she's worried that it's going to ruin her image, that she's been lying about her age this entire time. And then about the school, I'm gonna try and finish Frenemies before the school comes out because I think they said it would come out in September. So I'm gonna try and finish it before. And then Austin says, are you thinking about adding characters? I love your vids. Actually, yeah, I do have some characters that I think are gonna be added. So, but not too many because I think we already have a lot of characters. Then Mochi Min asks, who voices Sophia Cassidy? It is another voice actress. Her name is Hero Draws. So she's also super talented. She voices Sophia and Emma. How do you get the animation so quick without the animations bar at the side? Royale High has these key binds where you can type a certain letter and then you can do the animation. So I definitely use that a lot. And oftentimes I film, so the main characters are the ones in charge of the animations while I'm just filming them. Pink Heart next asks, while Shayna is playing video games on computer with a group of boys, does she start developing feelings for Noah? Wow, that's a really juicy question. All I can say is, you'll see, and I guess I can say that in the next episode, you'll see the answer for this. But perhaps that's up to you guys to figure out. And also another little hint for what's gonna happen in the next episode. I know that a lot of you guys are looking forward to the fight scene, or a fight scene, I should say. And that's gonna happen in the next episode, so get excited. What is the most, so student Amia Hayes asked, what is the most funniest edit that you guys have done in the show? And I'd say it's a dodgeball scene with Pablito kicking all the different balls. That was so much fun to edit. Glossy XYT, thank you so much for super chatting. She asks, how did you get the idea of making the series? I really wanted to do a high school drama, and at first it was gonna be like my music videos where they were all typed out, but then I wanted to try something new, so then I saw that there was like a voice acting community, and then I was like, hey, what if we can make it a voice series? So it's kind of like an animated TV show. Next, Honey asks, how old is Sophia Cassidy actually? I'd say she's around 30 years old, but she looks really young for her age. Next, I Sunny Night asks, do you like anime? Also, how long does it take to make an episode? So I actually used to watch anime more often. I've watched a couple of shows like Sword Art Online, Nisekoi. I've watched those, and for how long it takes, it all depends, but if I spent like every waking moment of a week editing a Frenemies episode, I could get it done in a week. Manya plays Roblox. Can you give some tea for the next episode? Okay, so you'll see more about what happens to Shayna and her gaming team, Team Shadow. You'll definitely see that, and there will be a fight scene. Lily and Pug Films asks, I have to go sadly, but what inspired you to make Roblox videos? Well, I started playing Roblox when I was about 6 years ago. I joined in like 2014. I used to just play it, but since I really liked watching YouTube videos as well, I decided, why not just upload some random YouTube videos? And I had no idea what would come of Jen Steen. Sophia asks, what is the genre of the series? Please answer Value. By the way, love you so much. Thank you so much, Sophia. The genre I definitely say is like teen drama, comedy. Okay, so Lula next asks, what about the part when Sophia Cassidy called her daughter while the other people were sleeping and then some girl woke up and got suspicious? So basically that part, Charlotte is the other girl, I'm assuming. So Sophia Cassidy is FaceTiming or video calling her daughter Amber in the night, and she's video calling her and she thinks that no one else can hear her, but the other model, Charlotte, actually does. She wakes up and she gets suspicious because she's calling her a sweetie. Next, Mermaid Paws asks, will you make a blonde version of your new hair? So I can definitely say that for the next month, so August, there's gonna be a black version of the new hair. So that's definitely that. I don't know about blonde yet, but I have to ask the 3D modeler Bana. Bana is the person who makes the hairs for us, and she's so talented. So hopefully she can get up a blonde hair too, but there will be a black hair released next month. And then Glossy asked the question, who do you ship Amber with? So sadly I cannot answer this because I want you guys to have your own ships and to decide, and it's all a secret because I know it's gonna happen. So I'm so excited to see how you guys react to it. But yeah, next Emily asked, why does Amber like to write? I like to write too, so I'm not against it. So Amber spent her entire life in the limo, and she was kind of bored all the time because she didn't really have anything to do, so she immersed herself in the world of stories like Harold Porter. You know, she loves reading that, and then she likes writing stories because she honestly, it's because she likes to be in other worlds. While she hides away from the rest of the world, she likes to be immersed in new worlds. Paige Ruff has a lot of notice me emojis, and she says, see me and shout me out. Hi, Paige Ruff. Thank you so much for being a Super Gen star. Again, I have no idea how I'm surviving these guys. Simply Cloudy says, will Claire ever meet Luke Brown? That's a really good question. If Claire ever meets Luke Brown, it'll definitely be an interesting episode. Night Sushi, how old is Charlotte? She's in her early 20s. Definitely a younger one. Oh my gosh, Savir Perswad, thank you so much for super chatting. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, tell me if you want me to do more live streams. I was so nervous about this, but it's actually pretty fun talking with you guys. Robloxian Wolfie says, what are you planning for episode 6? I know episode 5 is next week. Yeah, I'm planning for episode 6 to come out the week after, so I really want to post weekly after this week. Like this week, it was just sort of a small break to think about the rest of the series and to try and get Amber's hair back, which didn't really work. But after that, I want it to be weekly. Okay, let's see if we can somehow get this right. Okay, so keep the distance from the fire. Okay, so Dala Zombie says, does Amanda become friends with Amber soon? And the answer, well, I guess you can assume from the title Frenemies. You can tell they're friends and enemies. And so far we've only seen them being enemies so far. So I guess that answers the question. Oh my gosh, this is so dangerous. Okay, next Dolphin Girl asks, why does Luke act different at school? And what is his thoughts on what the Skyview Queens do to Amber? So Luke, as you guys may know, he's sort of forced to act this way because of his father's relations with Amanda's father. And so he acts differently at school because he feels like he has to put on this facade just because of Amanda. But he kind of hates himself for doing it because it's not who he actually is. Their Bloxian Girl, notice me please. Hi. What makes you and your sis bond? Love y'all. So Chrissy and I are best friends. We're identical twins. We do like everything together. And so I'd say like since we almost do everything together, almost everything makes us bond, if that makes sense. But Frenemies is another big project we tackle together. Next, okay. Aesthetic Pool asks, when is the next episode? Also, what year of high school are they in? Love your vids. They are in freshman year of high school. So someone asked, Star Roblox says, is Claire from the Notice Me music video? She has black hair just like the girl, and I noticed the video and she likes Luke Brown. So actually no, Claire is not the girl from the Notice Me music video. The girl from the Notice Me music video is named Megan, and she's a famous singer. But I wanted to include Luke Brown sort of as an Easter egg with our other videos. It's kind of like the same little universe, and they're all the same celebrities. So no, they're not the same person, but they definitely have the same idol celebrity crush. Simply Cloudy asks, do you think Amanda will get jealous if Lucas starts liking Amber? I think we've already kind of seen that. You know, Amanda's already pretty jealous. So we definitely know that Amanda's kind of the type to get jealous of other people, whether it's Instagram models or people at school. So I definitely say, yeah, she would get jealous. So Lily's Ice Cream next asks, when Amber's friend explained who the Skyview Queens were and was about to explain who the Skyview Kings were, it ended. Will it be explained who the Skyview Kings are and why are they kings? So I guess the King Queen label is sort of as a high school popularity label. That's why they're called kings and queens. They're sort of like the royalty of the school. And the kings, that break was sort of meant so you'd be curious about Lucas. But now we know who he is. We now know that he is the son of a really successful businessman under the Nolan Corporation. So Tevrin Khan says, what age does Sophia lie about? If the real age is 30, and if they find out the real age, will she still have her reputation? So Sophia, she didn't reveal what age she said she is, but she most likely is saying that she's in her early 20s. So the next question asks, where do you film in the 4th episode in the beginning? And I think you're talking about the Royal High School. Okay, so next Night Sushi asks, can you give us tea about Amanda? She seems insecure. Yes, you're spot on with the insecurity. I definitely don't want to reveal too much because it'll definitely, a lot is going to be revealed in the next few episodes. But so far we know that she has a successful father. She's a pretty big Instagram influencer. And she's one of the most popular girls at school. Next, Nuggy Nugget asks, what is your favorite color? So I'm sure you guys can tell from the theme of our channel, but my favorite color is purple and Chrissy's favorite color is blue. And so together it's like a galaxy theme. And also kind of like cotton candy. So blue and purple. Next, the Pirate Army says, Jensen, please notice me. Hi, the Pirate Army. Hope you're having an amazing day. And you asked, will Amber become famous? Well, Amber, she is the daughter of a super famous supermodel. So it all depends on if people end up figuring out who she really is. Lunar Eclipse next asks, why does Sophia hide the fact that she has a child? Also, is Amanda regretting what she is doing? So Sophia's hiding the fact because she's faking her age to have a leg up in the modeling industry. So she's saying she's in her early 20s. And as for Amanda, so far we haven't really seen her regretting it, but we've seen her being jealous of Amber. And then Anaya sings, okay, if these tears are gasoline, a lit fire builds a galaxy. Hi, Anaya. Oh my gosh, I love it when you guys use like the lyrics from my videos, like the music videos. It's actually crazy. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here today. It's insane. I was so nervous about this, honestly. Megs asks, during the trailer, I saw Jason and Lucas fighting. Will that happen? That will definitely happen. And I just said that there will be a fight in the next episode, so whether or not that's what the fight you're thinking of is, there will be a fight. And then Katie Cake just says, hi, you're never going to say hi, but I just want to say hi anyway. And I want to let you know that I actually do read all these comments. It goes pretty quickly, and that's why like I'm doing terribly at this game right now. But I want to say like hi to all you guys. Thank you for being here. Someone was like, OMG, fight, fight, fight. And then next, Becca asks, what is turn on CC? So CC stands for closed captioning. So it's basically like the subtitles. And it's basically a way to understand the series better. Not only if you're not speaking English, you can understand the series that way, but also, it's also a personal preference thing. Like whenever I watch movies, I like turning on the subtitles just so you know everything that's going on. So I would say I just suggest to turn on CC. It's like on the YouTube, there's like the little CC button. On the phone, you have to click the button on the top right. And then on your laptop or desktop, you just click it and you click whatever language you're watching or whatever language you speak. Sparrow Place says, say my name, please notice me. Hi, Sparrow Place. I hope you're having an amazing day. Oh yeah, also someone point out also for people who can't hear as well. So yeah, CCs are all for that. So next Milky Way asks, will Amanda know she is popular? I'm assuming you're saying, will Amanda know that Amber is popular? Well, Amanda knows that Amber is the daughter of a really famous person, so she does know that she could be really famous, except for she's hiding it. Next, Vishnu asks, Jency, notice me. Hi, Vishnu. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm like reading through all the comments right now. Please go play another game. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. Okay, so Kwok Timton. I'm sorry if I pronounce these wrong, but she says, please notice me. Is Shayna going to leave the Skyview Queens group and join Amber's fan group because of her gaming identity? So we definitely don't know yet, but we do know that Shayna has a double life, but it isn't clear yet that Shayna wants to leave the group, and it isn't clear that she really wants to be friends with Amber. And then Isabella says, can you please do your Amber voice? Okay, this is really interesting because I don't really know what Amber sounds like. I just use my normal voice. But, okay, I'll try saying... Okay, I'm gonna try saying lines from the first episode. So, she goes, so I heard the news. The latest Valentina diva is standing right in front of me. Yeah, it's just like my normal voice, but... What is going to happen in episode 5? Please notice me, Jen. Hi, Lily. I hope you're having an amazing day. In episode 5, it's about to go down. It's going to get more intense between the two guys. You guys already saw how intense episode 4 was, and that was only in the beginning. So episode 5, expected to get a lot more intense between like the love triangle and also a fight. Zahra Emma Mirror. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I hope I did it closely. Please say my name. Hi, I hope you're having an amazing day. And if you want, I think like Chrissy, come here, say hi. Chrissy's like right next to me right now. She's right here. And she's sort of controlling the questions as you see on there. She's kind of just like frantically getting the comments. Please notice me. Is Amber going to get a glow up? By Jesus Gonzalez. I'd say Amber's already really pretty. I don't really think she needs a glow up, but she might do something in the next episode, like a small little thing to fix the fact that she basically doesn't have her hair anymore. Unikitty Jenna asks, what is your username? So my username is JensteinX, and Chrissy's username is Jenstein. And the reason why my username is just JensteinX is because when we first played Roblox, we didn't really expect to stay with one account. We were like, okay, so I'm going to play Jenstein on my laptop. And I'm going to play JensteinX on my iPad. So we just made like all these random accounts, but that's why we ended up just using Jenstein and JensteinX the most. So those are our usernames. Thank you so much, Saber, for super chatting. $14. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Glossy asks, who is Amber's dad? Will he be revealed? That is a very good question. And a lot of these questions that you guys are asking, they're meant to be kind of up in the air because all of these plot holes right now will be answered eventually. Thank you guys for asking these amazing questions. Also, Melissa Stevens says, it's her birthday today, so I want to say happy birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing day. Linda says, will Amanda tell everybody that Amber is famous? And thank you so much for watching our videos, Linda. Amanda, if you saw in episode 4, Amanda knows that Amber's famous, and she's sort of jealous about it, but then she realizes that Amber thinks it's a bad thing, so she most likely won't be the one that tells everyone because she doesn't want someone to be so-called more famous than her, because right now Amanda's like the most famous person in the school. But if people found out about Amber, they would realize that Amber also is super famous. And then Kelly Choi says, will Amber's mom be exposed soon? And the answer is that maybe, because we have seen how Charlotte is slowly creeping in on Sophia and trying to figure out what her life story is. And then, okay, Sister Squad asks, if Sophia is famous, why do they live in a limo? Thank you so much, Savir, again for super chatting. Oh my gosh. So they don't necessarily live in a limo, but since Sophia Cassidy has to travel a lot, Amber always comes along with her, and she hides away in the limo. Okay, Thunderstorm, don't stand in open or high places. We're literally standing in such an open place. Let's head here. Okay, let's hope this place is safe. Thank you to everyone who came today again. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Gabby, in the trailer, I saw that Jason magically turned into Lucas. What is the tea with that? So I'd say that is sort of metaphorical for the love triangle. Definitely, it's not like he suddenly turned into him magically, because there isn't magic in this, but maybe in the next series there could be magic. But for the purpose of the trailer, it's more symbolic, if that makes sense. Okay, we're all hiding here. And if any of you guys ever have questions on who voices who, they're all in the description. Happy birthday, Georgia. Happy 7th birthday. Kinea Mason, in the first episode of Frenemies, does the limo driver know about Amber? Most likely, yes. But a lot of times celebrities have like drivers or caretakers that know about it, but they just don't let the public know. Pierre Lizzie says, Sierra, thank you so much for super chatting. How did you come up with the names? I gotta admit, they were a little bit like, I gotta say, like, the names are kind of general, but I kind of just picked names that I thought would fit the personality for every character. Zyfix, is Amber going to be popular when everyone realizes she's Sophia Cassidy's daughter? That will be revealed later on, so you shall see. Just dancing here. Mia asked what days you post Frenemies. I try to post Saturdays. I try my best to keep it consistent, like Saturdays at 2 p.m. That is usually when. So I spend like all my weekends and weekdays working on it, especially now that it's the summertime, I have more time. So I definitely try Saturdays, because I know a lot of you guys are on Saturdays as well. Olga Garcia says, how do you film the cafe? The cafe is actually sort of a hidden gem in Morale High. If you go to Earth and then you travel, like you fly from the spawn and you go a little bit to the tunnel / cave, there's Moonlight Square. So it's hidden somewhere in Moonlight Square. Actually, the cafe was initially going to be the Royal High Bakery, but then when we found the cafe, we were like, that's literally perfect. So when we were filming the trailer, we had it all filmed out for the bakery, but we refilmed everything to have the cafe, and I honestly love the cafe. I love the small little cafe feel and the ambience. Oh, that's tragic. Okay. Okay, Emma says, hi, can you please say happy birthday to my twin Lauren and me? Lol, she loves your channel, thanks. Oh my gosh, it's super cool to see another twin here. Happy birthday, Emma and Lauren. I hope you guys have an amazing birthday. Oh, Blushy Clouds, thank you so much. It's so weird when you guys are like, I love your voice. Like, thank you so much. Oh, Mocha Milky, I'll miss you too. Thank you for being here. Someone says, are you mad that Pablito is my future husband? Thank you, iCloudy. So Mochi Mint asks, in the trailer, I saw everyone at a concert. Did Claire get tickets to a Luke Brown concert? So I love how you guys are analyzing the trailer. But all I can say is I really don't want to spoil that much because I want you guys to see it for yourself. Why did you call it Frenemies? Because it's the mix of friends and enemies. Thank you so much, She's Carmen, for super chatting. Okay, meteor shower? Okay, let's just hide inside a building. Oh, bye, Raleigh. Thank you, Arena Gamer. Can there be a scene where there's a fire in Skyview High when the reworked school comes out? That's actually such a smart idea. I'm gonna try and make it so it's not an issue with the school. But the fire idea is a super good idea. Also, another thing could be like a renovation because the school's so rich, you know? Stella says, can you please do more outfit challenges? So I'm guessing you're talking about like the color outfit challenges. I guess that would be fun, but I don't really have too much outfits in Bra High actually. Hi, She's Carmi. Sasha says, what are your guys' favorite foods? This might sound kind of weird, but I really like eating berries. Like, I really like raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, etc. I can eat them forever. Oh, Emma. What are your guys' favorite foods? Cloudy Skies asks, what will happen with Amanda's weight loss struggles? I love this series. So obviously, Amanda's gonna have to battle with it, and we've already seen how her struggle with weight is affecting her at cheer. And then she's also gonna, not only is it affecting her in cheer, but also affecting her with like Instagram and her own self-image. Henley Knight says, please notice me, I'm also an identical twin. Super cool to see twins here. Hi, Heavenly Knight. That's so cool. Well, and someone asked, why does your episodes have so much suspense? Well, I think it's so much fun that way. I honestly love the premieres, and it's so funny how at the end, like, I love seeing all of your reactions, and like there's so much energy, so much hype, and then at the end, whenever there's a cliffhanger, you guys are all like, no! And then Willow says, can you do Piggy Alpha 100 players so we can all join? Yes, I've definitely heard about Piggy because I've seen it everywhere right now. I definitely want to try and play. And I saw how like you can have like player maps, so I could play the maps that you guys make, and then we can all play together on a live stream. Let me know if you guys want more live streams. Ruchi Agarwal, good luck on your exams. I hope you have a really good rest and you do really well in them. I believe in you. And then Peachy says, can you say hi, Millie and Amber? My little sister and I are watching this because we love you. You won't notice me, but please do. I definitely see this. Here's my question. Will Amanda snitch on Amber for being Sophia Cassidy's daughter? And the answer is Amanda most likely won't be the one that snitches. But perhaps another character has greater motives for doing so. Wow, that little kitty, congrats on graduating law school this year. That's amazing. Cutie asked, do you have a group? Yes, I have a Roblox group. It's called Jensing Fan Club. And we actually recently hit 10k members there, so thank you for everyone who's a part of that. I wake up and I read the group messages all the time. You guys are the sweetest people in the world. Thank you guys so much. I wish that Roblox let you reply to comments or react to them. Like, the interface is sort of difficult to use, but I definitely read all the comments on there. And then Hedda asked, how often are the episodes from Frenemies gonna come? And I definitely want to try to get them out weekly from now on. Hi, Chloe. And Artsy Mode asked, do you have a star code? Yes, it is Jenstein. Make sure it's Jenstein and not Justine or Justin. It's like Jensteine. And Sarah says, can you say happy birthday to me? It would make my day. Happy birthday, Sarah. I hope you have an amazing day. And Amanda F, there might be like 1 or 2 new characters, but definitely, like, there might be some new characters, but not too many new characters. And then Minty says, would Amber get used to carrying all those heavy plates? I hope so, because she's kind of doing a bad job as a barista, I must say. But she wants to help out her aunt, even though she's terrible at it. She's so clumsy, kind of like me. And then, okay, Jayla Sinclair says, does Pablito have a shady past? Or like a meaning or something to do with the series, or is he there for fun? So I guess I would say that Pablito is he's not a shady character. He's like a cute little innocent being that we must protect at all costs. And he's there to just provide you guys with little laughs. Honestly, one of my favorite characters. Pablito is just so innocent and so cute. Julia Farrell, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Julia Farrell, I like talk with her all the time, and she's an amazing Gen Star. She says, please say congrats to me. I'm going to middle school. Congrats, Julia. Oh my gosh. Middle school is insane. I hope you have a great time there. I mean, some people like middle school, some people don't, but I hope you have a great time. Someone asked, is Jason like Damon from Vampire Diaries? I'd say maybe a little bit. I definitely noticed when people kept making references to that. I was like, yeah, I can see why. In the trailer, Jason wanted to talk with Amber. Will be in episode 5. All I can say is you'll see. I really want to tell you guys everything, but I definitely don't want to say it all. Oh my gosh. And then Angelina asked, did you think that Frenemies would become popular? No, not at all. I was actually really surprised because Chrissy and I were initially scared to try something different from music videos because we had been doing music videos for so long, but we really wanted to try it and just see what would happen, and so I'm so glad that you guys like Frenemies. Okay, so I'm gonna take about 2 more questions and then I'll end the live stream for today. Thank you everyone for being here. First, Bored Potatoes asked, what was your inspiration for the story? Your vids are amazing. And the inspiration is from, I feel like it's just like from my own life and also some of the books and movies I've read, like other teen dramas. And then the last question says, can you do the Frenemies episode more? I really love them. So I know that a lot of you guys want us to post like daily, and honestly, I wish I could post daily, but the sad thing is it doesn't take only 1 day to make the videos. It takes a really long time. So that is about it. I've been live streaming for about an hour and it was our first live stream, but I wanted to thank everyone for being here today. As I said, I was super nervous about doing this, but it was pretty fun, so maybe we'll do more. Thank you to all the Gen Stars who joined us in the server, and also to everyone who asked questions and sent in super chats and tips and became super Gen Stars. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So have an amazing, beautiful day, and thank you for being here. I love you guys so much, and